Today we're on the Greenline 45 Fly. This is the first one in Australia, and we're really keen to demonstrate to you some of the performance, fuel consumption and general handling characteristics of this model. Greenline are renowned for not only being a very environmentally friendly vessel in regards to solar and hybrid models, but it's also a very efficient hull design, which, you know, when paired with a diesel setup like we have on this boat, runs relatively efficiently both at slow speed for trawling or passage making and faster speed for, you know, getting from A to B in a bit less time. As I said, we're on board the 45 Fly with twin 370 Yanmar engines. Now we've got a V-drive connecting the propeller to the engine, so a shaft drive boat that we're on today, and we're going to show you some of the fuel consumption and handling. So we're just sitting at an idle speed right now, so I'm just into forwards, there's no power applied through the throttles. I'm sitting on about 3 knots, 3.2 knots, so just over 3. And per engine I'm burning 0.8 litres of fuel. So at 3 knots you can do, you know, 1.6 litres of fuel per hour, which is not very much at all. I'll just take the boat up to kind of what we'd call a slow passage making speed, so about a 6 knot cruise. The RPMs have come up to 1,100 RPM, and I'm doing 6 knots now through the water. Just let the fuel consumption settle, and I'm burning 3 litres of diesel per engine, so 6 in total at 6 knots. So got quite a nice ring to it. If I take the boat up to about 10 or 11 knots, which is what we'd call a fast passage making speed, hear the engines, and it is incredibly quiet in here. I've got the doors closed at the back. I'm quite impressed with how little vibration there is and how quiet it is. I'm sitting on 8 knots, I've come a bit higher. So I've just got the boat up to about 12 knots. The bow has risen a little bit. We're at that kind of almost planing speed, burning 28 litres of fuel per hour per engine, so just under 60 litres per hour. What I can do, I can trim the bows down a bit, just to level out the ride. This might reduce fuel consumption. I can see we've dropped half a litre per engine on the fuel consumption, and the bow has lowered a little bit, making it a little bit more comfortable. If I take the boat up now to quite a fast speed, I'm going to lift the tabs all the way up, because this vessel, this hull is very well balanced. We don't need much tab to pull the bow down when we're at speed. It is incredibly quiet still. You know, we're sitting on 3,300 RPM on the engines, burning 50 litres of fuel per hour at 21 knots. So 100 litres an hour at 21 knots. For a big boat, it's only a 50-foot boat, that is a very efficient cruise speed. I'll take the boat up to what we'd call flat stick. I'm not going to push it too hard. So we're coming up to 25 knots now, burning 73 litres of fuel per engine. So sitting on 25 knots, again, not much trim needed at all, 3,900 RPM. And, you know, at this 25 knot speed, we're pushing it. The boat, you know, the boat feels good. It doesn't feel like it's labouring. The engines are not loud at all. I'm really impressed with how quiet these engines are. I'll just pull it back because we're getting to the speed limit zone now. So throughout the whole demonstration, I never lost sight of the horizon, which was a great thing. You know, coming onto the plane, the bow did rise a little bit. It does on any boat. Even the sharpest entry hull is going to rise as you come onto the plane. I did use a little bit of trim tab just to keep the bow down a little bit, but overall I never lost sight of anything that was important. Overall, really impressed with the noise, specifically obviously the engine noise. I was expecting it to be a lot louder. You could have a very civilized conversation at 25 knots for sure. It'd certainly be a very nice place to be for a day out with friends or a weekend trip up to Pittwater. We do hope you enjoyed it. We do hope you join us for more videos in the future related to Greenline and the other brands that we import. Do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you'd like to be alerted to more Greenline related content. My name was Joe Fox from Yachts. We look forward to seeing you next time.